everyone, so my name is Kavya and I'm a part of the Psychobiology class, and this is my project to see if I can do this for the final project. So as you can see over here, my PowerPoint is about my love for art, and so just to start off, as you can see here on the first slide, it started when I was a kid. And so my love for art started when I was a kid, and I would start off like making cards and also for all sorts of events, and like for now all you can see are happy birthday cards because that was the only ones I could find, but I used to make them for anniversaries, for Mother's Day, Father's Day, for any sort of event, because I just loved drawing and I loved doing all sorts of art. And funny thing is, you can see that there's a lot of, it seems like a more of a bear themed thing, and I think these cards were for my mom and dad, which is why I think the one on the right says like, "Mom's gonna love this," and the one on the left, I'm not sure who that's for, but that might be for my mom or either my dad. Anyway, so started from making cards, and it just progressed from there. The one on the left, and I started getting into drawing and just like coloring and painting sort of thing, and it went on to, on the left you can see a Harry Potter painting that I did. I used to love Harry Potter, well I still do, and that was, I believe that's from maybe 6th grade or 7th grade, I'm not sure, but the one on the right is just another example of a card, so someone's birthday, just made a little flower. And then after that, when I went into high school, I learned about ceramics. I didn't really ever try that, so I got into that, and that was a lot of fun. On the right here, you can see that there's, we did a lot of sculptures, we made little eggs, and I think the theme for those eggs was music for me. I just wanted to put music on there. I love music. And the vase in between is just a combination of like symbols of the moon and the sun and like fire and water sort of thing. And then the one on the left is also the moon and the sun. That's also something that I tend to gravitate towards. But the one on the left is a lot more recent compared to, I think the one on the left was done during high school. College. And so moving on to acrylic painting, I started getting to, I've always seen a lot of videos of people painting on canvases, and one day I decided, why don't I try that out, because I've never tried it. So I got into painting on canvases, and so on the left was, I believe, my second attempt. I couldn't find my first one, but my second attempt at acrylic painting, and the one right next to it was my third. And it was basically, I noticed that I started off with landscapes because I felt like that was the most simple I could go, while trying to be realistic at the same time. And so the one on the right is clearly the fall season, and the one on the left, I don't really know what season you could categorize that as, but it became a project where I wanted to like make all the seasons, and I was assuming that the one on the left was either spring or summer, and then we have fall, and so I decided to make a winter one recently, and I just wanted to talk about the process that goes into this. So some of my paintings can sometimes take weeks, and it does get a little tiring to deal with, but the end result I'm always proud of. So as you can see here, it starts off with like barely anything, slowly progresses. It takes a lot of time. I watch tutorial videos about these things, and it takes the person, whoever I'm watching, it takes them maybe like 10 minutes to do something, while it'll take me those 10 minutes instead it'll be like an hour for me or something. Like, I'm not as fast, but it's still enjoyable. It's a calming experience. So I do this, and yeah, yeah, so the process takes a while, especially during school year, but I love to do it, which is why I do it. And lastly, I have just what's on my wall so far. So I got all those 3 paintings that I've done. On the small ones in the corners are actually ones that I forced my family to do. And I was just like, why don't you join me one day? So they did. And then on the bottom here are a bunch of ceramics, stuff that I've been a part of. But yeah, that's it. So let's thank you, and bye-bye.